Welcome back, everyone, for another deep dive. Today we're looking at Gale Force Wins.
GFW.
GFW, yeah. And they're changing how we think about trade shows,
Right.
turning them from, just kind of crazy events
Yeah.
into these content powerhouses.
Yeah.
So we've got their marketing stuff, some observations, and let's break it all down.
Yeah. Let's see what we can all learn.
See what we can all learn and, whether you're running events or just creating content.
Exactly. And, it's interesting.
Yeah.
Most companies, they just kind of show up at a trade show.
Right.
But GFW saw this, huge missed chance to, capture that energy.
The buzz.
The buzz, yeah, and turn it into something that lasts.
That's so smart. And,
Yeah.
even the name they use for their approach is confident.
What is it?
It's the Gale Force Wins content creation technique.
Wow. That's a mouthful.
It is a mouthful, but it's
But it's powerful.
it's powerful. Yeah, and what really stood out to me is their speed, like recording,
Oh, yeah.
editing, posting, all on the same day of the event.
Right.
Yeah. Is that even normal? Is that possible?
It's rare. I'll tell you that.
Okay.
Most companies take days or even weeks to get stuff out.
Wow.
But GFW, being so fast,
Yeah.
they ride that wave,
The hike. Yeah, when everyone's
Which
excited.
is smart.
Exactly.
And they make sure everyone's comfortable and respected.
Respect is huge.
Huge, yeah. So, okay, they're ethical, they're fast.
Right.
But how do they actually do this?
Yeah, good question.
Their materials talk about capturing the essence of the event,
Okay.
which sounds nice.
But what does that even mean?
Yeah, practically what's going on.
Right.
They're there to enhance, not disrupt.
Exactly. But visuals are only one part of it, right?
Right. They also tell stories through these interviews.
Interesting. So it's less about the scripted questions,
Yeah.
more about creating space for authentic conversation.
Exactly.
But then how do they ensure those moments are actually valuable?
Right.
And with 15 interviews per day, minimum.
Yeah, how do they edit and post all that so quickly?
A lot.
It is a feat. I'll give
Yeah.
them that.
Yeah.
Well, I think a few things are at play here.
Okay.
First, their content creation technique must be super streamlined.
Like a template or something.
Definitely. It's like a content machine.
It is churning out high-quality videos so fast.
And remember, they deliver it all within an hour of the interview.
Oh, wow.
So the organizers can just focus on running their event.
That's a huge relief.
It is a win-win for sure.
Okay, so we've got speed, we've got efficiency,
Right.
but what about the actual benefits?
Yeah, good point.
How does this translate into results for their clients?
Right. Results matter.
They promise increased exposure and visibility.
Mm-hmm.
But how do they make sure the content reaches the right people?
Yeah, are they just throwing it online and hoping for the best?
Exactly.
No, they're strategic about it.
Okay.
They use multiple platforms, target the content to the folks who are most likely to care.
So it's not just about making good content. It's
Right.
about getting it seen by the right eyes.
Exactly.
And they also talk about engagement and interaction as a key benefit.
Yes.
So what are they doing to get people participating?
Well, think about it. The content itself is already pretty engaging, right?
Okay.
You've got the visuals, the authentic conversations. It's like a peek behind the curtain.
Right.
And then they probably use social media tactics too.
To promote sharing and discussion.
Yeah, you got to tap into those algorithms.
That's so smart. And it's smart that they're focusing on sharing other people's stories,
Yeah.
not just promoting themselves.
Right. When those interviewees share it with their network,
It just explodes.
it ripples out.
It ripples out organically.
That social proof is powerful.
Yeah, and here's what blows my mind. They're not just creating content for the event.
Okay.
They're creating content that can be used all year round.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
wow.
one trade show becomes a year's worth of marketing.
That's amazing.
It's incredible.
It is.
They're making a content library clients can use again and again.
For social media, website updates, emails, all sorts of things.
Endless possibilities.
It's a huge value add.
So to recap, we've got increased exposure, engagement, thought leadership, and lasting content.
That's a lot.
It's a lot, and it can fuel future marketing too.
Wow. It sounds like GFW has really cracked the code on this trade show content stuff.
They really have.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what's fascinating to me
What's that?
is how fast they've built their reputation.
Yeah, they've only been around for a few years.
Exactly. But they've already worked with some big names.
You're right. It's impressive how they've become the go-to experts.
They've really carved out a niche.
Yeah, becoming a trusted partner for anyone who wants to maximize their trade show ROI.
Absolutely. And speaking of ROI, let's dig into some of those clients and the results they've gotten.
Sounds good. What's really impressive is the range of industries they've worked with. Yeah, they've recorded at over 50 events.
Wow. Do you think they ever have trouble getting those authentic moments?
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I mean, people can get camera shy.
Especially at a busy event.
Right, exactly.
So how do they deal with that?
Well, I think that's where their focus on building relationships really comes in.
Okay.
They probably take the time to connect with people beforehand.
Like before the cameras are rolling.
Yeah, put them at ease. Explain what the interview's all about.
Right. It goes back to that ethical content creation thing we were talking about. They're not trying to trick anyone or catch them off guard.
Oh, they want genuine insights and experiences.
Yeah, and they're transparent about the whole process, too.
Right.
People know they have control over the final product.
Exactly. That kind of respect builds trust.
You can turn any event into a goldmine of engaging material.
It's inspiring, isn't it?
It is. They've shown us that amazing stories are everywhere.
Everywhere.
Just waiting to be discovered and shared.
Waiting to be told.
By sharing the content online.
Ah, I see.
They create a space for people to connect, share their thoughts,
Yeah.
continue the conversation.
It's like a virtual trade show community.
It is keeping the energy going long after the event is over.
And that's so valuable for their clients.
It is.
It helps them stay top of mind, build relationships, foster a loyal following.
So it's not just about the content.
Right.
It's about the impact it has on the community.
The ripple effect.
Exactly. Extending beyond the event itself.
They're not just documenting, they're shaping the conversation.
And fostering that sense of community.
Precisely.
That's brilliant. It's like they've cracked the code on community building through content.
And they're doing it authentically, engagingly, and visually stunningly.
It's a powerful combination.
No wonder they're becoming the leaders in this space.
I completely agree. GFW is a true innovator.
They are.
And their approach to trade show content is revolutionary.
Mm.
It's kind of mind-blowing, you know.
What is it?
How GFW has just flipped the script on trade show coverage. They went from this like niche thing to basically setting the standard.
They've raised the bar for sure. Makes you wonder what they'll do next.
I know, right?
Hi, I'm Scott Healy, and I'm the Senior Business Development Director at Blue Metric. Why does Blue Metric get engaged with the conversation with Gale Force Wins at trade shows? Because we see the value of dialogue and collaboration and communication with the stakeholders and participants of a trade show and conference. So Blue Metric has continued that support because we have seen the value of the returns through engagement, through the network we continue to build with future, which we hope are going to be future clients. So come and join Blue Metric and Gale Force Wins and join the conversation, a sophisticated way to get to your network and to build your team.